Welcome back.
Thank you to
Welcome
Kara
back.
Trent,
Of course.
holding down the fort, Director Mandy for picking up my children while I had, she picked them up for me from school. Thank you, Mandy. I had the most epic
I can't wait to hear about
girls
this
trip
Okay.
that I will ever be on. We're all like, we're ruined for life.
Okay.
And it's not me that I can't brag on anything that happened because it's all because of our friend Jamie, one of the 50th birthday girls, who happens to be very close childhood friends with a billionaire who let us use his house in Napa. Hit the video. This is a drone video from our house that we stayed in. All of a sudden, somebody's like, there's a drone. There we all are by the pool. Y'all, I cannot make this up. It was pinch me bucket list moment of just pure fun, friendship, laughter. The three birthday girls had the best time. I mean, Jamie, we can't thank her enough. We did a contribution to Jeffrey, the owner's charity. Okay. We also visited one of his favorite wineries, Achendo. Oh, nice. And we got some wine. We got some Sauvignon Blanc that your mom's gonna love. That was one night. We had dinner at Charter Oak. But guys, except for that, we mostly stayed in. We had a 70s party to celebrate the 1973 birthday girls.
I love that.
And there is Jamie, who is the reason we had the house, but also Jamie set me up with Jim.
She did?
Yep, and that's my friend Christy Marino. And then where's that gorgeous, there's Jamie, we're picking her up. And then I had to get in the third birthday girl, Kelly. Don't be mad at me, you look gorgeous.
Yes, Kelly.
By the pool, look at that gorgeous, gorgeous. Y'all, they had staff for us. We were like taking our plate and they're like, stop it. Just the most humbling experience because you just felt like, we all just felt so honored to be there and so grateful. Sure. And we did toast to all the birthday girls.
That's so nice. So good for the soul. Why would you leave?
Oh, we all were getting off the plane. We're like, goodbye. Our lives are boring. No, we just had the perfect time. Like even Jim was like, 14 girls, was there any drama? I'm like, not one.
Yeah, what's there
Why
to
would there
fight
be?
about
Right.
Please.
I mean, except that I tried to break dance and I think I hit my collar. Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah. She said she thought in her head.
I got in my head. I thought I was doing the snake, and apparently I dropped down. And is it funny?
No.
And I had. But here's the best part. The morning they were like, "Are you okay? Were you okay? Did you hurt yourself?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." I'm like, "I'm just so grateful I did it so fast. Nobody captured it."
You have a sling on. You're like, "I'm fine. Everything's fine. I went to the urgent care last night."
Yeah, it's fine. Somebody did capture it, but that is for my eyes only.
We gotta get a hold of it. You know what the house looked like? Did you guys see? Sorry, sidebar. Beyonce and Jay-Z just paid $200 million cash for a house in Malibu.
In Malibu?
I bet they know each other.
I bet they do.
I bet they know each other. All the people
all the people that just know each other. But anyway, it was an incredible experience. I'm just grateful for y'all holding down the fort, doing such a great job. I would be by the pool liking stuff.
Oh,
and
thank you for sharing the pictures and the video and everything with us.
Feel honored.
And go to our Facebook page or Instagram page to see this one in her bathing suit in the pool. It is.
Let's get to some all good stories. That's
it is. I mean, every night I go to bed and I hope I wake up looking like that. All right, let's get into it because last week we told you about Tybee Island and the migration of the sea turtles and how they are turning up their lights on the beach there at 10 o'clock. Now we're taking you to Missouri because the lights are being turned off at the Gateway Arch every night to assist in bird migration. Okay, now this happens they used to do it for the past decade for 2 weeks in May and then again in September, but now we're doing it for the entire month of May. 325 species, are going to fly right over that migration highway, which is right where the arch is. And so this facilitates their safe flight south.
Oh my gosh.
How neat, right?
So neat.
And now Georgia is also asking us to do the same. So let's make our Georgia skies safer for migrating birds too. Here's what you can do. You can turn off your outdoor lights when you're not using them, especially overnight, midnight to 6 a.m., okay? They say aim your lights down outside, make sure they're well shielded.
This is incredible.
I mean, install motion sensors.
I never think about doing this.
If you need to. I know. Choose warm bulbs, 3,000 kelvins or under. Sometimes I'm in that Home Depot aisle and I don't know what to look for, but now you know.
Me neither.
3,000 kelvins or under. And during migration seasons, you want to draw your blinds or curtains to reduce the light spill. It will help our bird friends get where they need to go.
That is incredible. And look how gorgeous all those pictures. We're doing the right things, guys.
It is beautiful. It's called Lights Out Heartland in the Midwest, of course. And then here, the Georgia Audubon Society put out those rules for us to help facilitate as well. And so migration starts in March. But May is very important, and so is September. So we'll remind you in September again.
Right, but just follow those guidelines and rules.
Yeah, follow those guidelines and rules. Do we have time to get to the next one?
One more.
Or should we just talk about birds? Okay, let's talk about.
Well, either.
Let's talk about one more. This is a really cool organization. I'm so glad that we are highlighting it. It's called Project Grand, and it is a nonprofit that is helping grandparents who are raising their grandchildren, which I don't think we think often about, but 128,000 children in the state of Georgia are being cared for by their grandparents. That gentleman right there, his name is Gene. He's a veteran. He's watching all 5 of his grandchildren, and he says, you know what? I have the means, I have the knowledge, I have the wisdom, but I can't always get around like I need to because there are 5 active kids.
Right.
And so that's where Project Grand steps in and kind of helps fill those gaps, and they're doing it for so many in our state. And we want to thank them for that. You can look at that whole story on 11alive.com, and we'll post it on our Facebook page.
Yeah, let's post so we can contribute and help to any of those grandparents. Oh, just big hearts.